All right, we're going to watch Mia's freestyle. We're going to watch it once at full speed. Good head position. Good fast arms. Legs are nice and quick. They're a little bit deep. Good dolphin kicks, good streamlines. Mia, nice job. There's some things out there we can see. Oh, that's dizzying. There's some things out there we can work on. And let's kind of start going through it step by step. All right, the first thing I want to tell you is on your breath, that looks really, really good. You're not getting both goggles out on this side, so that's really good. I can kind of see that your one goggle is still underwater where your other goggle is out of water. Now we'll see what it looks like above water. Right here, I kind of like how your breath is. I also like how you started your catch. You got a really nice high elbow. Head gets down, your head's down in the water before your hands are entering. Fingertips are down. You always want to make sure you enter with that middle finger first. That looks good. You have a good high elbow here, but it's a little late. You want to make sure you start catching that elbow a little bit earlier in that stroke. Okay, keep that elbow high all the way through. But once you get started to get that elbow high, that looks so good. Good job of finishing your stroke. You can see your hands starting to finish. Your hands starting to enter. Okay, but again, you kind of see it takes you almost about a third of the way through before you start to get that bend in that elbow. So get that bend just a little bit earlier than what we're seeing. Okay, if you can get that bend a little bit earlier, I'm going to be really, really pleased with it, and that's going to be even more thrilled. Good, quick breath. Good job of getting your head down. Your eyes are straight down. We'd like to see maybe just a little bit more forward, so just lift the head up just a tad. Not much, but just a tad. Let's look at how deep your feet are when you kick, though, okay? So start this over. You can see that you're having to get your feet up above the water sometimes really, really good. But it's almost like they're so deep that you're having to kick a little bit bigger than what we'd like to see. So try to keep those legs a little bit higher in that water. All right? You kind of start to see it right here. Right here, you can start to see your feet go a little bit lower, okay? Maybe it was just because you were doing a breath there. I'm not really sure. But let's make sure we keep those feet a little bit higher all the way through, okay? Just a little thing, not a big thing. Let's look and see how you do in your turn. All right, big pet peeve of mine, a double breath into a turn. First off, you want to try and take 2 strokes away from the wall without a breath. So as you're going into your turn, your last breath should be 2 strokes away from the wall. Okay, so let's watch you. Your last 2 strokes away from the wall is a breath, and then a turn. So that's a double breath. We don't want to see a double breath. Mia, please make sure 2 strokes away from the wall without a breath, okay? As we start that turn, we can see our legs are right here, but our hands are up towards those hips. You want those hands more close to your face as you kind of splash water your face so your hands get into a streamlined position. So I like where your legs are, like where your head is, but not where your hands are. Make sure those hands are a little bit closer to your face at this point. You kind of see how high and how close your hips are and how high. All of that is a little bit too close simply because you double breathe in the wall. If you don't double breathe, you're not quite so close to the wall. And we want your feet high on the wall, but here you look like you have your toes up a little bit. So make sure you get a little bit further away from that wall. Don't start that turn so late. Now this, good streamline, eyes up, on your back. Yeah. Very good, Mia. We like that. I also like how you're pushing off, going down a little bit. That's going to help you get a lot faster. You're going to get through a lot of that weight that you got coming in behind you, so that's great. Now, you started kicking while you're on your side, on your stomach, or before you get to your stomach. Make sure you get to your stomach first. This is when we should start seeing your kick, right there. Okay, so don't start your kick quite so early. Let your body get onto your streamline first, okay, or onto your stomach streamline first. Breakout's a little early, as you can see. You're still probably a good 1.5 feet underwater. You start that stroke, so it's a little bit late. And then the other part of it is you kind of see that your hips are dragging. So So if you kind of come up a little bit more gradual, keep your body line nice and streamlined, nice and tight, that's going to be a lot more beneficial, okay? As you start your stroke here, you kind of see your head barely was still underwater. So just wait a little longer, make that breakout a little bit better. Once you get in your stroke, they'll really good. Well done, Mia. Well done.